it's very important to call things for what they are.
Yes.
Now, would you urinate on your best friend?
Absolutely not.
Would you spit on your best friend?
Absolutely not.
Okay, now those are your values. When you say absolutely not, why would you not spit on or urinate on your best friend? Disrespectful, disgusting. If you were to do that to your friend, that would be your communication. You disgust me, so I'm spitting on you. You disgust me, so I'm urinating on you. So when a white person urinates on a black person, they are communicating disgust. They could also kill the person because they are disgusted by the person. They can do any other thing to harm, spit in the food, urinate in the food, because they are demeaning the person. So when you say that it is a form of communication, communicating what? Do you see? And after you say all of these things, then to say, well, I don't consider it to be a racial statement. When the whole history of black people, the 500-year history of black people with white people in this country, in this area of the world, is for black people to be demeaned and to be degraded and to be killed at will. To be denied housing, health care, and any other thing that would be life-enhancing. So if a white person spat on you, urinated on you, I would hope that you wouldn't say that it's a form of marking. When dogs do it, they're sort of making friends with each other. See, I don't know. Do you see? I say that denial of racism, white supremacy is the number one mental health problem in this country. When people who classify themselves as white, when they deny racism, white supremacy, they are engaging in denial of what their whole system is about. When black people deny racism, you see, they are engaging in the denial of their self-respect. You see, when they want to, it's like a black person saying, oh, nigger doesn't mean anything. People who classify themselves as white know exactly what a nigger means. And when a black person walks in the bank, the black person could have just come from sitting down at lunch with another black person and having a discussion and saying the word nigger doesn't mean anything. And then they leave that conversation and say, I have to go to the bank, I'm trying to apply for a loan. And they walk into the bank. And the white person knows, here comes a nigger. And that black person is not given the same opportunities to get money from the bank that a person, when the bank clerk or officer sees as white. So I would hope anybody, if someone urinates on you, if someone defecates on you, to know that you are being fundamentally and deeply disrespected, demeaned, and degraded.
Correct.
And that person, chances are, would stand by and watch you be killed.
Absolutely.
So the communication would be racism, white supremacy. And then the racism, white supremacy system of values. Nelson Mandela and the other black people that were in the hold of a ship and being urinated on, that they were being supremely demeaned and disrespected. And I'm sure each one of them knew that. For a person to do that says something about the person.
Correct.
It says that they are white supremacists.
Yes, and
But
you
the
just hardwired for that.
Well, do you see what you call hardwiring, meaning that people who classify themselves as white do it for a reason. They have white skin. And that is genetic recessive, and they can be genetically annihilated by people who have the genetic ability to produce skin melanin. And so, in the process of subjugation and oppression, those and other patterns of behavior have a place in that system. It's like calling a person a nigger or a white person putting on blackface, or simply denying the person access to housing. Or killing the offspring of the person and letting them lay in the street for 4 hours, unattended. All of the zillions of behaviors that mean demeanment.